If you're new, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, welcome back, gang. So today's video is a story time. If you guys are interested in story times, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe because I have a lot of them. If you guys are interested on how I achieved this viral curly bun hairstyle, definitely let me know in the comments below and I will get that video out for you. Because I would have recorded it if I knew it was going to come out so nice. I didn't know it was going to come out this good. Okay, can't tell you what to do, but I can damn sure tell you what not to do. Number 3,559 on the list of things not to do. Honestly, this is hands down the stupidest thing that I have ever done in my life. So, okay, let me set the scene. So this story actually happened not too long ago. It happened like 4 weeks to like a month or so ago. You know, summer's wrapping up. The seasons were getting ready to change and shit. And you know, I'm at home. I'm relaxing. I'm minding my business. You know, I'm handling business. I'm getting over stuff. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But I'm minding my business.
I cut off all my hoes.
I'm real chill or whatever. I get this message on Facebook Messenger. I get a lot of messages on Facebook Messenger, but I don't really respond to them. You know, I don't really got time. I don't want to hear no hey beautiful, hey miss. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. I even went so far to delete the app at one point. Ended up re-downloading Facebook Messenger for some odd reason. And I get this message on there. And it's a dude.
Here she go. Here she go.
Let's call him Cameron. I click on his profile. I go look on his page. I'm looking at his pictures.
Cameron looked real good. He did. He looked very handsome.
And he has super long dreads. He got 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? He's short, you know, but he look like that. He that good kind of short, you know what I'm saying? You know, can't sleep on short men, huh? So after looking at his Facebook profile, I go back into the Facebook Messenger and I messaged him back because, you know, I liked what I saw. So we're going back and forth, We're talking, you know, getting to know each other. What you do. Hey, what you do? He's like,
I own my own trucking company. I'm my own boss. Blah, 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 cool.
Now, see, me, I already know truckers make a lot of money because when I was working at Walmart, one of my co-workers' husbands, and they tried to do a little threesome thing too at one point. He basically showed me his phone and he was like, hey, look at how much I got paid this week.
Get with the winning team, ho. Get with the winning team, ho.
So I already know truckers make money. I already know. So he would have just been fine telling me he was a truck driver.
Oh, so you own your trucking company. Ooh.
That's even better. Like, oh. Okay. I mean, you know the motherfuckers I'm used to. Tell him what I do and we chat a little bit.
He gives me his number and he tells me to text him.
Telling me about his life. I'm telling him about my life. Telling me about his family. I'm telling him about my family. Yada, yada, yada. We're getting to know each other. Then we texting like that for like 2 or 3 days. And then he ends up calling me. I'm feeling it or whatever. So I'm like, all right, boom. I answer the phone. We talking on the phone. We chopping it up. Telling me he on the road, girl. And he riding around on mountains and shit. And I'm like, ooh, he riding around on mountains and shit. Like, yeah.
That's a black king right there.
Fucks with that. I fucks with that. Child, we talking, he talking about some.
If I ever came and like scooped you, would you like to go on the road with me? Would you like to, you know what I'm saying, be my little
passenger princess? And I'm like, yeah, of course, sure. Just let me know. And yeah. Now, this was the first red flag. He telling me, oh, I'm up in the mountains or whatever. If the phone call drop, it's because of that and I'll call you back. Well, the phone call did end up dropping, never called me back. I wasn't waiting by the phone or nothing. But it's like, we didn't talk no more for the rest of that evening. Next day come, we don't talk. Next day come, we don't talk. Next day, we don't talk.
And the next day,
I did not hear from him. I texted back last, and I wasn't finna like double text or nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Another disappointment. Cool.
Like, come on now, you just get too good at this shit after a while. You feel me? Like, whatever. Going on back to my regular life.
Oh, now I'm sad.
So I'm back into my solitude.
Awful. It's awful.
I'll be damned if about a week or 2 later, I done completely forgot about him. He hits me up.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
He's like, hey, well, you told me next time I'm leaving out that you wanted to come. I'm leaving out, and I wanted to know if you wanted to come.
Okay,
Now, over the course of 2 weeks, I'm doing my own, it always goes back to spiritual journey, but like I'm doing my own, you know, I'm healing from some other shit that happened prior to him. Story time coming soon. Maybe story time coming soon, but most definitely a book. Definitely a book. real crazy shit. Like, I'm healing from that. I'm starting to feel like I need to get out more. I'm definitely feeling like I need to take a vacation. I start looking into that, so like, you know, I could go on here and plan on that or whatever. You know, I got a little pastime where I watch certain YouTube videos. Girl, you're gonna see why I'm being so secretive later, but you know, I got videos I like to watch, and they're giving advice. They're saying like, you know, you need to go out more, you need to go take a trip, you need to get out of the house, you need to change the scenery, see something else, you know, you need to, you know, take a little vacation, you need to relax and rest and stuff. I most definitely was like needing to get the fuck out of Montgomery, Alabama.
For sure.
When he hit me up, it was just like so perfect at the moment. Whoa, okay, universe, this is perfect timing. You know, y'all really be on y'all P's and Q's. Y'all be damn. All right, cool. So I text her back and I'm like, yeah, like, let's rock and roll. Let's do this. We talking or whatever. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna come down there and scoop you, and we go to the truck and we can head out on the road. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, cool. Down there in like 2 hours.
I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm like, oh shit. This the moment we've been motherfucking waiting for, girl. You know, I've been through a lot, bitch. I get my little bag, I'm packing it, I'm stuffing it, it's full and everything, boom, boom, boom. Y'all gonna probably get to me at the end.
Said you intuitive and you chose, and how the fuck you didn't see this coming?
While I'm packing, I get this little voice in my head. It literally was a little voice in my head that simply was just like,
damn though, like what if something happened and he gets mad and leave me in Kentucky or some shit?
New York or some shit. 100% crossed my mind. But I ignored it because, you know, like fear-based mindset. Like, you know, I ain't really trying to, you feel me? Like, this could be my motherfucking husband. Like, I ain't trying to, you feel me? This sounds like the man of my dreams. This sounds like my husband. Comes up. Now, he in his work car. Okay. Not giving I own a trucking company, because bitch, it could have been a nicer work car. I know what a work car is. I know what a work car look like. It's a difference between like a 2025 Ferrari and a $1,000, $2,000 like cash car type shit to get you from A to B. Think of the worst car you've ever seen and then times that by 100.
I'm talking about bumper scrub in the street.
I see it, but I'm like, all right, cool. He ain't trying to like back into the driveway or nothing. Like, and you know I gotta bring shit to your car. Now that I look back at it, like, too damn lenient. Finally make it to Birmingham and we head to where his truck is parked. We get there. There's another truck out there. He told me that's my truck too. I mean, I'm not like, ooh, but I'm like, oh, okay. Finally, I was wondering where these type of men are at.
Me and my homeboy was in the truck and we did a couple of routes a week ago or a couple days ago.
Whatever he said.
Wait a minute, so I can go clean it out.
I'm just sitting in the car, I'm chilling. Tell me why. About 5 or 6 seconds later, another car pulls up. So I'm like, okay, cool. This must be one of his workers.
I'm not trying to make him look unprofessional in front of his employees or nothing, so I'm just chilling. I'm in the car. I'm cool.
Wait for him to get done packing my stuff that was in the trunk into the truck at this point. So I'm chilling. Car goes around the building or whatever. I'm thinking it's gonna be some more of them, but it ain't. It's just one. He comes to the car and he tells me to come on, hurry up. My boss man here.
Come on, hurry up before he see you.
And who the hell is
Okay, you know, wait, what? The record player, wait a minute, wait, whoa, what?
The people pleasing in me. So instead of me being like,
halt! I'm finna call on Uber, rip the fuck now. I ignored and I continue to go on with, like, you know, whatever the fuck it was that he was saying. And I'm like, you know, oh, okay. All frantic and shit. I'm trying to get up in the truck and he underneath me. He was like a little hair taller. And he tries to like push me into the truck. Like, you know, he like trying to lift me from the bottom up into the truck. I get into the truck. Cool, I'm in the truck before boss man come back. I thought to ask him like, boss man, like what boss? When you said that you was your own, you know, boss. You said that you owned your own trucking company.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
But I let it slide. I let it go.
How you mad at me? Because I'm slow.
I'm confused. Explain it to me, because I know it is like different ways with like the dispatcher things. Like I know it's different ways to do it. But it's like, why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Me being the good woman that I motherfucking am. I'm very empathetic. And I'm like, damn, maybe he just wanted to impress me. Maybe that was something that he thought I would have liked. Maybe he thought that was like how to get me or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm not even that type of woman for real. And we get on the road, we start driving. apparently the boss was there because something was wrong with the AC in the truck. Started to complain like, oh my gosh, why would they make me drive this?
Oh my God, why would they give me this truck knowing that something wrong with the truck? Like, they ain't even try to fix the truck.
Like an hour or two out, it's starting to become to be nighttime. So it's a little cool or whatever, you know, it's not so bad. Next day, we in a blazing hot heat. The AC started blowing medium warm to hot air. Air conditioner in the truck wasn't working.
Oh my gosh, why would they make me drive this truck?
Say that shit again. Goofy ass nigga.
It's not giving, it's hot as fuck. I don't know, bitch. I guess because 18-wheelers sit a little higher, catching up all the sun and ecosystem. Bitch, it's hot as hell. It's hot. We got the windows rolled down. That's not helping. We got our feet outside. It's not helping. It's not helping. I see me. I'm trying to be a good passenger princess.
We can play what color is that car?
Or whatever the fuck the name of that game was. That's a blue car. Blue car, red car. I spy something.
I'm just trying to be good company.
I'm still trying to ride it down. So I'm like, I'm trying to be nice, but you know, it get irritating when you hot. My positivity seemed to piss him off more, but I just didn't want him to feel bad. And I mean, if I was too quiet, that would have been an attitude. So he's irritated, I'm irritated. He's hot, I'm hot. First time on the road in an 18-wheeler, I was stoked.
Oh my God.
Excited about it. It was very cool. I'm like,
Damn, can I pull the little thing? The doo-doo.
and it's hot as fuck. You feel me? Like, imagine that dynamic. Believe it or not, I had another flash of what would happen. I'm seeing it. I'm like, okay. I'm watching it unfold in front of my eyes. I'm like, all right.
Like, damn, we're really getting on each other's nerves. He's getting on my nerves and I'm getting on his nerves. And I'm just like, fuck, bitch. But like, just get me back to Montgomery. Just get me back to Montgomery. That's all I'm thinking.
Like, at this point, I see where things are going. I see where it's unfolding. I'm seeing, like, whenever I say something, he's kind of like, ugh. And whenever he says something, I'm kind of like,
Oh, pump the brakes.
He kind of tried to do his due diligence. We had weed or whatever. He was rolling up or whatever. You know, we on the road smoking. We park at like the little truck stops. We go outside and smoke sometimes too. So he's talking. He making small talk with me now. He starts telling me about, I guess, this same homeboy who we had to clean up after being with him and stuff or whatever. And I guess they had to go pick up a load and and they had to get a hotel because the load wouldn't be ready till like a day or two after. Now we're heading up towards Virginia at this point, but I think we had a stop in South Carolina or something. Pulled up there, and instead of them having everything ready like the previous stop, and like I'm sure how like it would go on a very smooth day, we ended up having to wait. So he had to like pull up behind this other truck and we had to wait in the sun while the AC isn't working in the fucking hot ass 18-wheeler. Let me give him his props. He had went and did a little grocery shopping or whatever, you know, got us some snacks and stuff like some strawberry shortcake Debbie roll and like snack cakes and Gatorades and chips, like box of variety chips, 4-5 big Powerades. And that was a Monday he got me, and I wasn't supposed to return home to Saturday. So that held us for like probably a day or two, but you know what I'm saying, it's hot, ain't nothing else for me to do. Tearing the chips up, I'm tearing the strawberry shortcake rolls up, I'm tearing all, I'm eating, bitch.
Eating up all the food, all the chicken, all the pig feet.
I'm high as fuck, so I'm eating up all the snacks. I'm eating up all the motherfucking snacks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm eating up all the motherfucking snacks. I mean, like, if that was supposed to last us to Saturday, then shh. So we sitting at this stop waiting for these folks to strap up whatever it is that they gotta strap up. He got a box of cigarettes. Now I'm trying to act brand new because I don't want my little, you know, sweetheart to know that I like BLK Smooths, aka Black and Miles.
Real bad.
So, you know, I'm being cute. You know, we stop at a gas station, truck stop, whatever. I don't say nothing about it. I don't, you know, it probably would have been a little bit better if I was a little bit honest. I didn't have no BLK Smooth and I'd get like real anxious and nervous. So I'd have to smoke his cigarettes. So I'm smoking up his cigarettes. I'm smoking up his Newports.
Lame ass nigga.
It was hot as hell in that truck. I was high as hell in that truck. I don't know what it was doing to me, but bitch, I just wanted to eat and smoke. I don't know. Really going in, I'm I'm just, you feel me? He hop out the truck to see if the load is ready and shit. And I snuck and got one of his cigarettes. I'm smoking it. I got my arm outside the window. Now, I thought he was going to go check on the damn load. I see him through the little big ass mirror on the side. He's standing back there. See, something in me felt like, oh shit.
He see me smoking his cigarette.
But I ain't say that, you know, I'm just boom. He ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. But I think that really pissed him off. For real. I think that really pissed him off. My nerves was raggedy as hell at that point. I don't know. So I hurry up and finish smoking and throw it out. So he get back into the truck. I guess he felt real disrespected. He on the phone with his boss that he ain't supposed to have, but he got, and I don't fucking know, whatever. It don't even matter really. He on the phone with the man, and he just like, he's trying to get him to like tell them to hurry up or tell them to do this and do that, and he's complaining about the air and the lack thereof. I guess the boss wasn't helping.
Like 2 or 3 or 4 hours later,
they finally ready to put the load on his truck and strap it down or whatever so we can get ready to go.
he hop back out.
Probably about like 30 minutes later, he come back in. Talking on the phone still, but he's talking to like a different guy. Stay with me here.
Yeah, fuck him, man. Like, I worked with him a couple years ago, and he had fired me from another trucking spot, talking about I wasn't built for this shit. And see, I'm happy I ain't listening to him, because I wouldn't even be driving trucks today if I would have listened to him.
Basically, he's really pouring his heart out on the phone to this dude. He's really venting, you feel me?
I'm so fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit.
I'm actually like, oh, he gets a little low on the phone, y'all. He gets his voice get a little low on the phone. He was able to play music in the truck too, so he had the music playing and his voice just got like low. And I peeped this, so I'm still trying to eavesdrop, but I can't. I see him on my peripheral kind of like look at me, you know, boom, 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 and I knew he was talking about me.
Hold up!
So he's talking. What he was talking about, I don't know. I did come to find out later on, but at the time I didn't know. Well, I started to get this little funny feeling like, oh shit, what the fuck? But I don't say nothing. My little, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I don't say nothing. He gets off the phone. He ended up calling his manager before he had went to pick up the next load. He was talking to his manager about it, asking like when would it be ready. I think it was the dispatcher. I don't know. And so the dude was just like, oh, it'll be ready Friday. And it was like Tuesday, and we were supposed to be heading back Saturday. So I'm like, oh shit. Well, since the next load not gonna be ready till like 2 or 3 damn days from now, we can get us a hotel room. The night before, we went to like a truck stop gas station. It's like a gas station in the front, truck stop in the back. It's real cool, and then you can go into the gas station and you can like take showers and stuff. They got showers and everything. Like, I've never seen anything before like it. He paid for us to take our showers. They give us like some type of ticket with a number on it. The number showed up on the screen. Boom, boom, boom. We went back there, took our shower, and we went back into the truck. We get off the phone with the boss or whatever, and I'm like, is that the real time? And he was like, I think so. And I was like, ooh, well, let's get us a hotel. Like, I ain't really kicked it to him like that, but I was just like, you know, I'm hot, you hot, you want to be in Central Air, I want to be in Central Air. You know,
let's go get a hotel room.
That's a 3 birds, 1 stone. We get to stretch out and lay out and sleep on a big ass bed, take us a nice hot shower in the comfort of our own fucking room, and smoke 4 birds and be cool, be under the air.
You know, it's hot as fuck up in this truck. It's been a long ass day for both of us.
Why not we just go get a hotel? I mean, you got a hotel for you and your homeboy. I'm saying, bitch, I'm a whole ass woman and a whole lot of it. So like,
Grown ass woman.
I know, but what?
Bitch is $45.
I know.
That's why. Don't get fucking weird.
girl, he hurried up and called them, and they ended up saying that it was due the next day. He was like, all right, bet. And we went straight to another damn truck stop. I must admit, I'm sure I was visibly irritated because I was just tired of the truck in general. I was tired of being in it. I was tired of hearing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was scrunched up on the little bed. But I tried to think of the bright side. You know, maybe I feel better after this nice hot ass shower. We riding. Eventually, it became that time where, like, the day is over with. It's time for to take our showers and lay down and go to sleep. So we can get up and do the route for the next day. He pays for my shower and everything, so he was like, okay, get your stuff. I can go ahead and go get you set up for to take a shower. I told him to pass me my bag. I'm getting my little stuff out, my little negligees, my deodorant, my soaps or whatever. I'm getting it out and I'm separating. He trying to get me to take my whole duffel bag.
Don't do that. That's sorry, your character.
So I'm like,
okay, no, I don't need that. I just need a few items out of there, and I don't mind toting it in a grocery bag.
I mean, which I guess is tacky, but like I don't care really, because I'm gonna put my dirty clothes back in that bag. Like I had a whole system mapped out, so I'm like, no, I don't need my duffel bag. He's basically forcing the duffel bag down my throat. Like he's insisting that I take my duffel bag. And I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm cool. Literally, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I get my stuff to go take my shower. We go in, he paid for it and everything. He's like,
Okay, you good? You got everything? I'm just want to make sure that you straight. You got everything?
I got everything, towel, my toothbrush and everything good, everything great.
Bet I'm gonna go back out to the truck and clean it out and everything. Then I'm gonna come take my shower.
even in that hot ass truck
all motherfucking days.
I'm so damn frazzled and out of order. I'm bumping into the Patreons of the gas station. I ended up bumping into this tall guy. Said, excuse me, and I noticed like, oh, okay, he getting on my motherfucking nerves. But you know, I'm already with somebody else.
I'm too excited for this shower.
I'm hoping that it's gonna wash away both of our attitudes. Like, that's my mindset at the time. Naive as hell. This deep in the game is still naive as hell.
What I'm about to tell you next is something that I saw coming from a mile away, but like I just hope that it wouldn't have happened.
So I'm in there and I'm taking my shower. I'm I'm whistling, you know, boo 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 boo. I'm playing music on my phone and shit. I'm just taking me a nice hot steamy motherfucking shower. Brush my teeth, wash my face. I'm on Snapchat all in the mirror and I head on out the door. As soon as I open up the door from my little shower bathroom combo stall, my bags, all of my stuff were all put together right outside of the door.
Lord Jesus.
So I grabbed my stuff up off the floor, you know, got my little duffel bag, got my bag. So I'm like, you know, okay, cool.
I tried calling him, no answer. Deep down inside, I already knew he had left my ass.
What the fuck?
I just instantly tried to think positive. This truck stop actually was very, very nice. So it had a little lounge area. I'm pretty sure it was 24 hours. So like, I wouldn't have been like outside. And like, I'm like, you know, it's not that bad. I keep walking around the curb. It's like some type of little game area, like some little arcade booths, like 5, 6 of them, you know. And I head to the front of the store. Go up to the counter for a minute and I look and I see if his name is on the little shower thing, because they got the names listed in the numbers. I don't see his name. I'm like, okay, cool. I still had my stuff in my hand, so I just turned around and went outside. And I kind of like went walking to like where all the parked 18-wheelers were parked. Very overwhelming, actually, might I add. Very, very overwhelming. But I'm walking, looking, and I'm trying to see if I see his truck. Because I was so excited when we was first getting in the truck and, you know, starting the road trip and everything. I was all on Snap, so I knew how the truck looked. So I'm walking, and I guess I looked lost. So the owner of the store came out and basically was like, you know, you lost, you good, whatever. And I told him, no, I can't find my ride. So I told him the truth. I just told him what happened. I go back in. Once I go back in, I'm standing by the counter looking at the people coming in and out the gas station. You know, I'm like, damn, I see the dude that I had bumped into. Like, you know, I see him standing in the middle of the store getting ready to check out. And I'm waiting on the man to give me a charger because he worked there. And I'm like, I need a charger. So he was talking to somebody, you know, and she was like,
Oh, poor thing. Damn, like she was
very sad for me. And I was like, yeah, I know. Virginia. I gave him all of the truck information that I had from the picture I took, and he got on the intercom and, you know, he just, you know, stated everything to get the motherfucker to come to the gas station. He just let me know, like, okay, yes, I did it, you know. He walked away and he go do whatever he had to do. The gas station was empty at that point, and I just closed my eyes, y'all. I literally bowed my head down and lifted up a little bit, and I was like,
Lord, please, Lord, keep me in my right mind and help me get home. Period.
I had to give me a BLK smooth, baby.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way.
I checked my bag and I saw I had my own charger, so I didn't need to use their charger anymore, and I didn't need to buy one anymore. It was good, so I got my stuff and I went outside.
So I need a smoke break. I need to smoke. I do.
And I still was high from earlier, you know, smoking with the motherfucker that wasn't supposed to be smoking.
I smoked that black and I got all dizzy.
Woo.
I'm very like, what the fuck? Like, I'm very taken aback because like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what? Like,
was it something I said?
I started kind of laughing to myself and started thinking like maybe he was embarrassed or something.
It wasn't given. It wasn't given.
So I'm talking to my friend about it and I'm giving her the whole rundown. She's just like,
What?
She's just like taken aback, and I'm kind of like taken aback, but I'm laughing with it because I'm like, wow. Just when you think you've seen it all, in Virginia,
all the way from Alabama. Google that. That's 8 hours or 9 hours or some shit. I'm in Virginia, shit. I'm posted up cool and I'm getting on Snap or whatever. I'm asking who all live in Virginia. It's another day in their life.
Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul, you son of a bitch?
I'm mad confident about myself. I'm laughing and I'm like, kiki.
Huh?
What about you?
What about me? I'm good. I'm straight. That's it.
I'm not ugly, so like, I mean...
Like, somebody should be asking me where I'm headed in about 5 minutes. Cause like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of bumming though. Like, my pajamas was not like nothing cute. And I had like a plastic bag full of my old clothes. But my face was cute.
Somebody gonna be like, hey, Miss Lady.
I called him, no answer. I'm calling. It's just not even going through. I go on Facebook Messenger and I try to call him. He blocked me.
Block your ass for that. Don't give me no instructions. I'm gonna give you an instruction.
He blocked me, so like, she's just like,
damn, Niecy, like, do you think it was premeditated? Like, they had to be premeditated.
I instantly thought back to the previous event.
And I started thinking back to, like, he was talking to somebody on the phone and, like, literally, I caught him looking and I saw it in my peripheral. We made eye contact and everything. And he was just like, you know, whispering and shit. But I'm like, okay, so I don't know who he was on the phone with. And I got so many people that want to be my, I don't know who.
I don't know who to slap. I don't know who to slap.
I got a couple of ideas, but
my thoughts at the time.
First of all, I do have real life situations where people try to use men to set me up. So my mind went from Ashnim to I forgot what my friends was in I left them stranded story time, Brain and something. I thought about them, but then I was like, that's a little bit extreme though.
Especially for it to have been a situation where I caught you being a snake.
You want to use me for my car? I mean, I gave you a ride. You wanted rides. It's not just a coincidence that it was at a hair store. I mean, it's like women there. The DVD burner man, like, nobody's gonna do nothing to you there. But you came knowing that deep in your heart, it was, fuck Niecy, I'm gonna use her for her car. I mean, I suppose it could have been traumatic, especially being in a foreign area, because it wasn't like a different side of the town, but it was still, you know, in the city. At the time, I'm just thinking of all the reasons where that didn't make sense. But now I know it was them. Brain want to watch my stories all of a sudden out the blue. You know, other people that was around at the time, her other cousin and shit. So it's like, I kind of just, you know, they just kind of like low-key told on themselves. People aren't as complex and complicated as they think they are.
Hater alert. Hater alert. Hater alert. Nigga just mad.
So like, I mean, who's really in the wrong? How you gonna get revenge on my revenge? Like, what, bitch? So I'm talking to her and she was like, is it premeditated? And I'm like, I think it was.
Rest in peace to all my ops. Okay, that's enough.
Sitting outside and I'm sitting on like the curb and I'm smoking and I'm talking to my friend. I'm seeing a couple of men go in and out the gas station and I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to cross my legs and be pretty. Baby, look. No, but like for real, like, but I'm smoking and I'm just trying to calm down and I'm laughing about the situation. Tell me why this tall nigga with some pretty ass hair walks up to me. Like, I noticed him in the gas station too, and you know, I bumped into him earlier. It's that same dude. He started talking to me and he had an accent and I'm like, hi. So he's standing in front of me with whatever, no drawers on, like I see his print and then it's just like, you know, swinging like a pendulum clock. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yes. And he basically asked me, you know, what am I doing sitting out here and what happened? Because he thought I was a truck driver and, you know, thought I was talking about truck business. So he was like waiting to talk to me and like, you know, coming in and out to see if I was still at the counter, if I was still handling business, because he wanted to step down on me or whatever. So I'm like, what? Okay. So we started talking. I'm still sitting on the pavement, smoking my black. We're going back and forth and I'm telling him what happened and he's like, what? Wow. He asked me where I lived and I told him and he was like, oh, really?
I got a load to take down south to Georgia.
So I'm like, ooh, really? And he's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like,
please take me home.
Let me think about it.
He went to his truck and he came back. He came back though.
Baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, fucking right. I need everybody to come to the club tonight. I'm getting everybody free drink.
And he asked to speak to my friend just to like give her reassurance that he's not crazy, you know, make sure our fucking shared locations is on and shit. And he told me to come on. So I got my stuff and I went to like his truck. So we get in his truck, girl.
Ooh, this is nice. Girl, this all this is you right here? Okay. They don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. This is so nice. And look at this. Girl, how you get sparkles in the back of an animal? What is this, a Care Bear?
It smells so good. It is a complete 360 from like what I had just left. It's a complete difference. Like, I'm not lying. Like, he got outlet plug-ins, the sheets,
Tables that you could spin in and out of the wall in his truck like a RV.
his bed is nice. Ooh. Ooh, it smelled nice. It was clean. The air worked. This is what I came on this trip for. This is what I had in mind. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Girl, so we both strap up. He goes to get the truck washed. That lasted for like an hour or so. I'm just in there just admiring his truck.
It's exactly what, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
He gets back into the truck from, you know, talking to the people that was washing the truck, and he asking me questions.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Talking or whatever. I'm being all cutesy.
I see you have an accent, like, where are you from?
He told me that he is Jamaican. So you know what I'm saying? Like a Jamaican dirty wine.
Trying to hit that dirty wine.
Bitch, I can't help it.
You my angel.
When he all like,
Speak nothing of this.
Just warmed up my heart to know that there were good Samaritans left in the world.
The cave, it just comes off like a wet condom.
alright, so bet. That's how that night went.
Next day,
We're sitting at some type of location where he had to pick up a load and we're waiting for them to get the load ready. I used the porta potty for the first time. It wasn't that bad. I just had to piss.
I go get the rest of my black. I go out the truck, light it up, puff on it, boom, boom, boom. That's how I start my morning.
Do you not know that load took forever or something took forever? Something about something. It made the shit take so fucking long for us to like leave. I started to get a little antsy.
Fuck the noise.
I started thinking about the fact that I'm in fucking Virginia. No, hear me out. Real nigga shit. I'm in fucking Virginia when I'm supposed to be in Alabama and I was just stranded. It started to piss me off.
Why people keep playing with me like I really like, you feel me? Like, alright.
Just like the lack of regard for human life, my life.
I'm so fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. Stupid motherfucker.
I just thought he had a little bit more decency to him.
I don't even know you, so what the fuck did I do for to make you leave me 5 states over and some shit? Like 4 or 5 states over.
Like, remember I said I told my mom earlier and she's texting me and calling me trying to see where I'm at? You know she told my grandma. I just started thinking about like, damn. Thank God I missed death again. If he was really deranged, he could have killed me on the road. On my way back, I could have died from hitchhiking with a stranger. Like, plenty of situations. And it's taking forever for the load to come. Tears are just welling up in my eyes, but I'm not letting them come down. No, I was fighting it. I'm getting mad or whatever. It's taking us forever to go. Eventually, we got back on the road and we headed to Georgia. We got to Georgia pretty fast. The ride wasn't that bad besides when it started raining and storming.
I got a little scared.
But other than that, it was a pretty decent ride. Further down south, baby, way closer to home. He picked up the load he had to get in Georgia and he parked at a truck stop and we just chilled and listened to music or whatever. He ordered some Jamaican food and I'm mad as fuck that my camera was fucking dead and I couldn't have like my fucking, you know, first time eating Jamaican food video, but like it was so good. Oh my goodness.
I was so full, I did not want to leave.
He asked me did I have the money for my Uber. I told him no. And he gave it to me, sent out for me an Uber. That's another part that I just want to thank God for. I'm trying to get me an Uber to take me back to Alabama. Pike Road, Alabama. that's like a 2-hour drive. The first lady I got my reception dropped, so I lost her completely. I tried again, she turned around. One girl gonna message me talking about, is it okay for her dad to drive for her? And I'm like, that sound like that sex trafficking shit. And I ain't got time for that, I'm ready to go the fuck home. So I started responding to her. I started to sweat, I started to get a little bit nervous. Like, I'm like, shit, how the truck stop was set up. It was so far back behind the gas station, all of them look alike. Like, I do not feel like trying to find this boy. Even though I know if I would have called, he would have answered. I ain't feel like having to go through all that or whatever. So I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh shit. Because after he gets this load in Georgia, he has to go back home to Florida. You know, I can't go back home to Florida with him because where he lives is like 6-7 hours away from where I live. So it don't, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go immediately. I tried for the 4th motherfucking time. She came and she told me like,
I didn't even look at my phone to see this. If I would have looked and saw it, I would not have gotten you. Like straight up, like I would not have gotten you.
And I'm like,
oh my God, thank you so much. I'm just too busy thanking her because like I'm ready to go home. Thank you. I'm in a car. I'm finna go home.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on 10 hours ago. Now I'm going the fuck home. Like I'm happy as hell. I'm thanking her. I'm thanking her. I'm telling her I'm gonna get her a tip. Cool, cool, cool. I'm headed home now. And she had me tickled the whole way. She was like, girl,
what's going on?
she asked what I was doing in Georgia, and I told her what happened, and she was like, yeah,
you ain't supposed to trust truck drivers. They'll kill you and push your body out.
Turn the lights off.
Damn, you know, I ain't even think of that. Like, I thought truck drivers were cool people or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, I got lucky twice because I could have still been sitting in Georgia waiting for somebody to bring me home. I still thank God for her. I finally make it home. I called my mom, let her know.
Told my grandma, I'm not, everybody's panicking. Oh my God, I need to back on that shit.
I'm sorry, man.
I need to back at it again. And I'm like, no. This was a complete total misunderstanding. That's some shit where like the old black people be like, you know better. I could genuinely say I knew better. Like I knew better. I knew better than that shit. She was like,
you know better.
Yeah, I know. I knew better. It ended up being like a really nice story, but like I'm just mad at myself because like, bitch. Before I even left the house. Well, that's the end of my story time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Niecy J, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. This pushed me back to square one, baby, on my healing process. Hard, little miss bad decisions. Not trying to pop no pussy in this hot ass truck. It's hot as fuck.
When my day, bitch, you got another thing coming, bitch. Cause security already out here and I already pressed charges on your ass. So, bitch, don't show up tomorrow. Cause if you do, you gonna get shamed. I'm just letting you know. And don't be calling, texting no
That one, he asked me what I wanted to eat. I said McDonald's. He was like, I can get you a burger, but it ain't gonna be from McDonald's because it's gotta be from the truck stop because I'm in the truck.
I'm in this big ass truck. Can't stop at McDonald's. Alright, okay.